You tell me, what are the main problems in Sri Lanka?
Well,
literacy wise, I think you are much
literacy
forward.
Sri Lanka is very much in the region, I think one of the highest. Really in the region, because we are in our 90s. And that, as I said, was also largely due to free education, but also because the parents, the family also inculcated the importance of education. Even a child, a girl, they realize the importance of even educating the girl child. So education is at an all-time high.
What are the family values in Sri Lanka? Here there are so many divorces are going on. So,
well, in Sri Lanka, parents play a large role in molding the character of children. And what we do is we tell them to have respect for elders and respect, generally respect for others who they are interacting with. But I do agree with the changing dynamics all over, that divorces, yes, they are there, like in every culture. But I think to a large degree, because the family network is very strong, we try to mitigate those as much as possible. Because there is a role, the grandparents play a role, the parents play a role. Children who are unmarried, they could be in their 30s or 20s, they opt to stay with their parents. So the parental support is there.
Generally, joint families are there, otherwise nuclear families?
We have nuclear families,
okay,
more or less. And now people are, due to dearth of space and dearth of home help, there's a lot of apartment living now. People, at least in the urban city center, people are opting to live in apartments because it's more compact. And today the woman is also in the workforce. Not like during my parents' generation, but now women are also working.
So there is no much difference between Sri Lanka and India?
As I told you, India and Sri Lanka are the children of one mother. There's really no difference. We are all one.
So you went to Tirupati also?
Oh yes. I can't tell you, I was spiritually energized. For me, it was an experience, a one-of-a-kind experience. I had never seen something like this before in my life.
You have any temple, Balaji temple in Sri Lanka?
Yes. Not at the same level not at the same magnitude, but we have one in Trincomalee, and we have a couple, I think we have a couple scattered all over. But in terms of powers, I mean, that was something really to behold.
Okay, you are into government sector now, government actively. So what are the plannings, future plannings yours?
Of mine?
Yeah.
Well, I would like to work with His Excellency the President, who I admire and respect very much. So at the moment, my long-term and short-term goal is to be firmly by his side and support him.
Okay.
I having worked in the international and national NGO sectors, I feel, now it's time to serve my country and to give my best.
What is the famous dish in Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka, because of its diversity, has a varied cuisine, pretty much like India. From top to bottom, we have such a variety. You could prepare the same dish in numerous ways.
Okay.
But if you ask me my favorite dish, I am a foodie.
Okay.
I love my food. I think I like prawn preparations.
Prawns.
Prawns. I like shellfish.
Okay.
I like it because it could be prepared in multiple ways.
Okay.
If you go to the north, you might have a very fiery hot curry.
Okay.
You come down, it will be served with moringa and coconut milk.
Okay.
So, I mean, there are so many things I like. I like greens. I like, in Sri Lanka we have a lot of raw salads with a lot of
Raw
greens.
salads.
Yes.
Okay.
Like even a thing like moringa. Do you have a lot of salads here?
Yes.
Not iceberg or lettuce, but we use the greens that we grow in our own gardens and we make them into raw salads, which is very nutritious.
Okay. What about the sweet, which is the most famous sweet?
Yes,
in
well,
Sri
we
Lanka?
have a lot of traditional sweets, but one of my favorite is Vatalappang.
What is that?
Vatalappang is, they use jaggery,
Okay.
gur as you call it, jaggery,
Yeah.
with eggs and coconut milk. and it is steamed with a lot of aromatic spices, and it is delicious. It
Okay.
has a beautiful texture.
So we have to come there.
You have to. I would entice you and encourage you to come to Sri Lanka.
Ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you have given me a wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much.
It's a
ma'am.
pleasure to have met you and your beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
And I would like to see you both and welcome you.
Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All the best. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaskar.